Hi, my name's Thomas. We've both come to Bowness to see the Silent Film Festival.
Since it began in 2011, Hippfest has established itself as an excellent, innovative and ambitious multi-art forms festival with a fantastic programme of rare and unique film screenings accompanied by new music, commissions by established and emerging artists. The festival highlights and celebrates the incredible synergy between film and music's ability to be the language of film. I have experienced the wow factor.
Bowness is very nice, seeing quite sleepy kind of town. But now I've been to the Hippodrome, and I'm seeing that Edinburgh hasn't got all the culture. Bowness has got its own culture too. And this fabulous venue here today with a wonderful silent movie festival.
I like the idea that most of them are in black and white, and also the whole aspect of the music, like actually playing live.
It's just the best, perfect little bijou cinema I think I know of.
And it's just seeing how original cinema was.
The atmosphere is wonderful, the way in which it's been refurbished, and it really captures how cinema would have been in years ago. Coming to the Hippodrome is just a huge delight, huge pleasure.
The speech was all, like they were talking, but the speech came up later in words. I like that.
When you're watching a silent film, there's a special sort of gap where the dialogue would be, which is where you make the connection between yourself and the film. So there's something about the silence, and then there's this added rush of having the live music with it that makes it just a live, special experience like no other, really.
To see these gems with fantastic new scores, probably better scores than they ever had at the time when people were just improvising probably brilliantly, but to actually have dedicated new scores, it's such a privilege and an honour to hear them played so well.
It kind of takes away distractions almost and lets you focus on the actual story, film part. Also the comedy is often quite good.
Well, I've been around silent film festivals as long as there have been silent film festivals. I'd heard of the Bowness Festival, but there hadn't been an opportunity to come here. And one of the things I enjoy particularly is your audience. They're real people. I mean, real people from the community, and it's a great tribute to the films. The people come for the films. They're not coming to study. They're coming to enjoy great shows, and that I love.
Well, you can get close to the musicians, which is a really good feature of this particular arrangement of space. It's got a socking great big screen, perfect sight lines from everywhere. It's very intimate, so you get this real connection with live music and what's on the screen, which is unusual. And it feels like everyone's sort of doing something, experiencing something at the same time.
A lot of the silent films that have been restored particularly are of really good quality, so it's not a compromise in that you can really get into the films, and the music, if it's good, it should help you through the story.
It transports you to a different time as well, different fashions, different looks. It's a proper experience, isn't it?
Tonight we will play the Mania movies. This is not a state of mind, of course. This is the name of the girl. Simple girl with big heart. The plays Pola Negri, probably one of the famous Polish actresses in the world. Story about the love. we can go to the cinema for 3D, 4D, 5Ds. This is completely different experience for the people, because live music makes special kind of energy.
I've been part of every Hippfest since the beginning, and I thoroughly intend to be part of every one still to come. I come back here every year because it is unique and because the experience is unique, and I think it's as much about the people as it is about the place. The plan is to show people stuff they've not seen before that works, to give music that they've not heard before that works, and that during this 4 or 5 day period, this cinema becomes what it was when it first started and will continue to be, which is a kind of not just a cinema of dreams, but a kind of theatre of dreams as well. We're all part and parcel of creating this strange sort of chemistry that happens, and seriously, there is nowhere else in the world that I play where that chemistry is so potent as it is here.
Well, it's my first time seeing it and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great and I loved the music in the background.
I thought it was really good because I loved it when they were all trying to get ice creams and basically they're all falling over, dropping ice creams on top of each other, dropping plants. I thought it was really, really funny.
Favourite part might have been in the last one, a pair of legends when everyone kept on tripping them up and there was a bunch of people on the ground.
The first one was just plain old food fights. They're two fighting with food. I love food fights. Though I've never had one, which I find funny.
One thing we wanted to do was treat this partly like a gig and partly like a musical score for a silent film. So in some sections it is very much a film score and it's supposed to accompany what's on the screen, and at other moments the visuals on screen are a little bit more like a backdrop to a piece of music we're playing and we come to the fore. So it should have felt hopefully like a gig at some points.
Quite a thought actually to play semi-improvisationally for an hour and a half, just two of them, in an orchestra. At least if you're playing a violin you get a wee breather.
Came to see Peter Pan.
I'm doing Peter Pan, which is the most fantastic 1924 film, silent film of the J.M. Barrie story. And what makes it really special, it's so many wonderful things about this film, but one of them is that J.M. Barrie himself chose the extraordinary young woman who plays Peter. So this is the closest we're ever going to get to how the original creator of this iconic character viewed Peter Pan. Stella Dallas is such a tearjerker. I couldn't believe it as I watched the drama unfolding on screen, and this is really exciting performing this because it's a premiere of a new work by Stephen Horn, and he's just written the most beautiful music.
Yes, it's a very warm atmosphere. Quite often you go to festivals that are either international festivals or community festivals, where it's just the local community. And this seems to have a nice balance of the local community and international guests.
You're getting a unique experience, and the actual audience involvement with the film is heightened, I think, by the fact that there's a live element happening. Just like if you go to a live theatre performance, you're either there that night or you weren't. It's never going to be the same again.
Or a live concert.
Yes.
It's never the same experience. It's energy.
People thirst after something which is unique because so much of what we have now is fixed and digitised. That's how we experience the world a lot of the time. it does feel to me like you feel like the Bowness owns this festival. It's not just been plonked down here. It's actually growing out of Bowness, and it's just very special.
As ever, it's a highlight of the year.
It really is a wonderful project, and to think that in a small town like Bowness, which maybe a lot of people in the UK have never heard of, now hosts one of the most important silent film festivals, one of the most important film festivals, let alone silent film festivals in the UK, is a real tribute to the achievements of the team.
And there's just so much. There's these fantastic dramas, there's avant-garde stuff and colour films and fantastic stars.
Fantastic direction, fantastic performance.
It's a festival like no other.
I'm an old hand, but for me it's a real big new pleasure, and I've enjoyed it immensely.
I think it's got the heart of cinema in it.
It's all there to be discovered. You just have to dive in.
I can't wait to come back. It's very nice.